Hi, animal chiropractic friends. I have an upcoming alarm. Ha! And that's why that is the topic for today. Because we set alarms to remind ourselves to do things that we either need to do or want to do. We set alarms to wake ourselves up in the morning as if we can't wake up by ourselves. And quite often, that happens. I mean, how many times do you hit the snooze? How many times do you not get up when the alarm goes off because you haven't had enough sleep yet? How many times those kinds of things? We have alarms for a reason. That's my point. We set reminders to help us remind ourselves to do things that we need to do for ourselves quite often, because sometimes we don't do things for ourselves like we should. We don't take care of ourselves like we should. We don't go to bed early enough. We don't get up early enough to feel rested and recover and do the morning routine. There are lots of reasons that alarms are pretty essential. And, distracted. And one of the reasons is because we're distracted, just like that. We can see things, something else comes up and we get distracted and let's go do something else. And my husband will tell you that I am really distracted quite often. In part because I feel that I have to do things for other people more than the things that we need to do for ourselves or for the business or for myself in general. And so alarms are an amazing way to help you remember to do those things. We have some students who need alarms. They need alarms set to remind them that they need to focus on their courses. When they are distracted by, my family needs me, I need to work, there's something else that needs my attention, then we don't necessarily get to focus on the one thing that helps us make our lives better. That's going to help all of those things get better. It's going to help our families do better. It's going to help our thoughts about ourselves, our self-worth be better. And when we think more about how my self-worth is so much more important than whether I answer this email, whether I answer this email or that phone call, then those alarms for ourselves, to remind ourselves to take care of ourselves, are important. You may know that Tibetan monks or some kinds of monks wear bells on their wrists. They wear those bells to remind them to be mindful. And you're going to say, well, they hear the bells all the time. Yes, they do. And there's the alarm going off to remind me to do something really important, and that is to talk with you. Those Tibetan monks keep those bells on their arms, on their wrists, to remind themselves to be mindful all the time, because we're distracted. Every 8 seconds we can be distracted by something else. And that's one of the reasons that video is so powerful, because it attracts our attention and it keeps us here for about 8 seconds. And 8 seconds from now, many of you will be 3 seconds from now. Many of you will be, oof, I'm not watching that anymore. Set yourself an alarm to remind yourself to take care of you, to do something that benefits you on a regular basis. And if you are one of our animal chiropractic students, one of the best things you can do to benefit yourself is to do your online work and plan your class, your lab, in-lab time. That is one of the best things that will help you get to that point where you have more time and see more patients and make more money. Find us today at animalchiropracticeducation.com if you are a veterinarian or a chiropractor who has yet to add animal chiropractic to your practice. We can help you build a profitable animal chiropractic practice and set some alarms for you to get things done that will help you and your family thrive and survive.